Hello, cookbook friends, and welcome. This is the Comfort Bake by Sally Wise. I wanted to check this one out. It looked really fun, and I personally love baking. Let's check out some of the food photos first before we dive deeper into this. It looks like there's some great savory bakes in here, which is fun. I'm excited. So let's look at this in detail together. I'm thinking we have a lot of great stuff in here. I just saw this at my library and I was like, hey, comfort baking, yes. So here is our table of contents. We have bite-sized cakes, slices and tray bakes, fabulous finishes, bread, small savories, and large savories. Ooh, I like how that's laid out. Let's look at the beginning. So we start with this font, by the way, is so cute. I like it. A summer cherry or berry tart. We see here on the side, everything is in, ooh, interesting, it's metric. So that's fun, very different. So it's not in US measurements at all. Here we have on the top in bold, just a small description of the dish. Then we have our baking instructions, which is really, really handy because it's all designed in different parts, which is perfect. Let's move on to some other dishes. I love these photos, and I love that this book isn't super shiny either. It's just, I don't know, it's a preference thing. Ooh, orange butter bars. I've not heard of those before. We've gone through so many baking books and I have not seen that. Spiced ginger cookie sandwiches. Yum. So those look like macarons, but they're not. Plum pies, and I like that they have one that's actually opened. That looks perfect. A nice wintertime bake. Here we have different cakes. This is a coffee hazelnut cake with espresso drizzle. Then we have a sticky date surprise cake. Honestly, I would probably have that for breakfast. It looks really good. Date custard column cake. Interesting. There are a lot of date recipes in here. A Greek lemon syrup cake. I love all of the different shapes here. We have a mocha slice. I don't know why. I was like, is that mocha or matcha? My eyes were tricking me. I do like this work here on the chocolate. That is really beautiful. So clean. We have an apricot and blueberry tray bake, which looks really good. Let's move on. These are all tray bakes now. So we have like a lemon chiffon. And one thing that's really cool is we have the lemon chiffon tray bake here, recipe on the bottom. And then this one is the nectarine crumble tray bake. Oh, love nectarines. Plus the page number. So I like that they give us full page photos with the label for the recipe and where you can find it, in case you're flipping through and you're like, oh, that looks amazing. All right, we have a rhubarb caramel slice. What an interesting pair of flavors. Moving forward, a coconut crunch apple slice. Cute. This book, it clearly has to be from the UK, but it's just really fun. I love the different flavors they put out here, and it's really approachable. And just a little different. I also just noticed here we have a ton of different little blurbs here about some of the ingredients that you might find in these, like the Motley Menagerie here for savory bakes. But I like you get to learn a little bit as you go through this book and still make some awesome cake or other bakes. Chocolate cherry coconut shortcake. Let's look at some of these savory ones because there's quite a few. Of course, we have a great focaccia recipe and you can add things. There are notes in this cookbook to make your cooking experience just a lot easier. A family pizza slice. That looks like a self-serve slice for me. We have a cottage cheese bread. So instead of using, I think instead of eggs, let me just triple check that. I think I'm right, actually. So instead of eggs, the cottage cheese creates that sort of connection that you might need, and really awesome, moist, fluffy bread. We have a Irish fruit bread. That would be a really good breakfast bread. Oh, here's our author and the bakes. Coffee scrolls. Oh, man. Apricot and cranberry buns. Let's do some more actual savory bakes. That looked like breakfast time to me, which is perfect. Stuffed mushroom bread cups with chorizo crumb. That looks awesome. It's like a savory cupcake. Spinach goat cheese and roasted tomato tarts. That looks fantastic. And we have a baby Yorkshire pudding with smoked salmon and chives. A classic flavor combo. Individual seafood pies. That's really cute. Let's look at some of the bigger ones. Bigger savory bakes. We have chicken stroganoff double crust pie. I mean, you could probably put anything in a pie. I like the idea of doing that. Summer tomato pie with pesto cream. Oh man, I wish they opened this. That would be awesome. And lastly, let's see if we can find one more here. A gluten-free sweet potato lasagna. I like that that's in a pie section. So this is the Comfort Bakes by Sally Wise, food that warms the heart. There's a lot of really unique stuff in here. I highly recommend it. It's really fun. If you do like baking or you want to just start off baking, this would be a great place to go. And it's all in metric, so make sure to have a scale with you when you do start baking so that you're not surprised, like, oh no, grams, what am I supposed to do with that? So make sure to do that. If you're looking for some other baking books, you can check out our playlists on YouTube. And you can also join us on our socials at Cookbook Divas on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, and of course our Amazon Live channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure to follow, subscribe, comment, let us know what cookbooks you want us to look at next time.